I gotta say, that's so wholesome. Just his interaction with Maria. You know, I forget that before the whole Ark incident, Shadow really wasn't the same hedgehog that we all know and love today. He was much more, I guess you could say, innocent.
Oh, Shadow. Yeah.
Alright, where to next? Over, oh yeah, there's the boss. So, let's see here. Okay, so I guess... Oh, okay, I see. Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like, get up there.
Out of my way.
I wonder what this boss will be. Of course, first we gotta go and do the challenges, which... Oh well. I think it's kind of crazy though how... Wait, hold on. I think it's kind of crazy how... Because we're doing like 2 levels at a time instead of like 3. That we have to... We still have to do... Or we had to do 6 challenges, yet only 1 level gets to see you do challenges for both acts, so yeah, that's just crazy. But I don't know, I think it's even more crazy the fact that we have to do 6 challenges just to do the boss, when in Sonic Generations we only had to do a total of 3. I don't know. I'm not really complaining. At the end of the day, the challenges are kind of a little fun, and yeah, the challenges are a little fun, and oh shit! What? Oh my god! Yeah, the other thing is that they're not even too long, so it's not like they really end up overstaying their welcome, you know? But still, I mean, just doing, like, forcing us to do all of them when, like, not even Sonic Generations made us do all of them to progress. Damn it. Oh, alright, screw it. Yeah, you see, a minute, I mean, to get an S rank, you just need to get a minute 15, which really isn't all that long. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that and just go with this. Egg Gunners. That's what they're called? Egg gunners? There we go. See, that took only 45 seconds. Why am I not boosting? There we go. Ooh, Sonic Battle. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot to get the key. Alright. I don't know what that is. Wait, what the hell? Oh, it's down here. Oh, don't be like this. Oh, I see the issue. Ah. Okay. What the hell? There we go. Ooh, radical train. Bingo, nice. Wait, these are songs, right? Cause that's cool. Alright, let's do the other Kingdom Valley. Wait, hold on. Okay. Crush with Surf Strike. That, what? Whoa! Oh my god. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this now. Nope, I didn't destroy enough. Okay, I get how this works. Oh my god. Bruh, how's that the second time I missed that? I don't even know what's going on here. Nice. Ah! There we go. I don't know why I activated that. It's not like I'm gonna go chase after it right now. Ah, my God.
Let's do this.
Let's jump. Ah, there we go. Don't tell me. Oh, I knew it. Oh, I knew it. I was like, I was supposed to grab onto one of those eagles, wasn't I? Damn it.
All right.
There we go. Nice.
Chaos control.
Damn, just barely enough. Like 1 over. Yeah, 1 over. Damn. You know, I gotta say, I am really loving this game so far. And it's crazy too, cause I remember when they first showed off the trailer for this, or when they first announced Shadow X. Oh man, when they first announced this game, Sonic X Shadow Generations, I thought it was a joke. Like, I'm not joking. I really thought it was just a joke, because I was like, so they're remastering. Cause yeah, I was like, so they're remastering. They're remastering Sonic Generations, but like they're adding Shadow or what? And I just thought, I was like, no, there's no way, cause that's not really even a remaster anymore. That's just like a whole new game. Like for real, I honestly thought it was a joke. Like, it was a huge meme, and like you gotta remember, like Sonic is. Like the Sonic is just really the type of franchise to just kind of make jokes and memes about that. I mean, have you guys ever seen like the Sonic Twitter account? That thing's just nothing but like a meme account. So that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, this has got to be like a meme, you know? Cause I don't know. To me, like I said, I just thought like, how's this a remaster? Like, there's no way they're making basically making a new game just for this. And lo and behold, when like after I guess some time they kept talking about it one night, I'm like, oh shit, I guess this really is a thing. And yeah, like I was like, so how's this gonna work? Like, yeah, like how's this gonna work, you know? And yeah, I guess the best way I've heard people describe this is, well, I mean, it's essentially an expansion to an old game, right? But like people have compared Sonic X Shadow Generations to what's that one game? Super Mario 3D World. Yeah, they compared it to that because. Or Super Mario 3D Land? Well, no, I think it's 3D World. Because that game, you know, I guess was its own game. And then they added the Bowser's Fury DLC, which is basically like, or the Bowser's Fury expansion, which basically just is kind of like a game of its own. Kind of like was what Sonic, what this game is right now. Like, yeah, they may be packaged as part of the same game, but like they really are just two different games packaged into one. I mean, at the end of the day, you guys gotta remember, Sonic Generations is a really short game. I mean, just me playing the remaster right now, I checked to see how long when I booted it up to play Shadow Generations for the first time. Oh my god, that was just me being stupid.
That's it.
You know what that sound effect was? That's the sound effect from Shadow the Hedgehog. When you're like traveling, like I think like the digital circuit level, you know? Sunset Heights, okay. Yeah, like I was saying, so I saw when I opened up Steam to play this, to play Shadow Generations for the first time, I saw how long I had played this. It took me to play, or how long I played Sonic Generations for. Damn it! And according to Steam, I only played it for 3.5 hours. So this goes to show you, you can, the main story for Sonic Generations really will only take you like about 4 hours. Yeah, like about 4 hours, which is really short. And you know, I'm not counting, obviously I'm not counting the challenges and whatnot, because you don't need that to finish the main game. It's just bonus content, you know? And same thing with replayability. Like, just to finish the main game, you could finish it, or the main story, you could easily finish it in what? Like I said, between 3 to 4 hours. So it's a really short game. I mean, that's basically on par. It's a little longer than like playing the classic Sonic games to their entirety. And that's saying something, because you know, back then games were shorter. So I imagine this Shadow Generations is about the same length. You know, maybe it'll take me like 3 hours to finish it. I mean, after all, what I've already done so far, I've already played 4 levels, or 4 different like zones, I guess. And I've done 1 boss already, on the way to doing 2. And I don't know, I just kind of got the sneaking suspicion that yeah, I kind of got the sneaking suspicion that this game is just gonna be just like Sonic Generations, where there's basically like 3 different sections, you know, where Sonic Generations had, you know, the classic era, or the Genesis era, the adventure era, and then the modern era. 3 different sections, 3 different zones for each Yeah, 3 different zones for each what's it called? For each section, and then a boss for each one. So, well, okay, technically 2 bosses, because you got the boss fights, which are 3, and then the rival battles, which are also 3, so 6. And I mean, I'm willing to bet this game is the same, you know, but it's a little shorter. So instead of doing 3 levels for each section, we're doing 2 levels instead. And instead of doing 2 bosses for each section, we're only doing 1. So that's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong. And then another thing I like too, so you can really tell that they put a lot more effort into making Shadow Generations and Sonic Generations, which fair enough, because Sonic Generations is just a remaster and Shadow Generations is like brand new. I even saw like I think I saw it on TikTok. Someone was talking about that. They were talking about the fact that when they first announced Sonic X Shadow Generations, everyone thought like the main selling point, the main focus was gonna be the Sonic Generations remaster, because you know you're talking about the remaster of a beloved classic Sonic game, right? And like the Shadow Generations part was just gonna be like the tacked on part to, you know, I guess get players to want to play yeah, to get player. Wait, what? There's a. Oh no. Okay, I guess we're doing the challenges for these as well. Wow. Yeah, they thought. He said that everyone thought that the Shadow Generations part was gonna be like the tacked on. Was gonna be like the tacked on portion of the game, but then like the game came out and he said that no, it's actually obvious that the Shadow Generations section is supposed to be like the focal point, and that the Sonic Generations is more of a tack on point. And yeah, I mean, like, I can definitely see it, only because like when it came to marketing like this game and whatnot, they really leaned heavily to the Shadow Generations portion. And like they yeah, all the trailers for the game, they're like, yeah, Shadow Generations, check it out, like it's a brand new game and this and that. And they're like, oh yeah, and don't forget this game also has Sonic Generations too, so you know, in case you forgot. But it does make sense. At the end of the day, this game was made to, you know, celebrate the year of Shadow and whatnot, so it makes sense. But I just think it's funny that this game, you know, you have Sonic Generations that you look at it, and yeah, it's remastered and whatnot, but you can easily tell. Like, you compare Sonic Generations to Shadow Generations, and yeah, Shadow Generations is obviously like the prettier, more newer looking game, and Sonic Generations, you can obviously tell, came out like in 2013, or at least didn't come out at the same time as this game. I mean, obviously, I'd say obviously people who, you know, grew up with playing the original Sonic Generations will know that, but I'm thinking maybe like along the like, yeah, I'm thinking like down the line in the future. You know, when time has passed, and like we already know that. Yeah, we already know that Sega delisted the original generations from Steam. So, and then like the original game is basically stuck on, was it 8th generation of consoles? No, 7th. Yeah, 7th, because 7th is Xbox 360, PS3. Yeah, Xbox 360 and PS3. Yeah, the original is just stuck there. So, hey, what's up here? Nah, screw it. I'm not gonna. I think this will send me to the. Yeah, it will. Yeah, the original generations is gonna be stuck on those consoles. So unless, like, you know, future generations somehow have a way of. Yeah, they somehow have a way of playing, or they somehow like have their hands on one of those consoles with said game. Chances are they'll see this game, or they'll only see like this version of the game, you know, the Sonic X Shadow version. And wait, how do I fly? Yeah, because what happened to my Doom Wings? I forgot how you activate that. Because I feel like that's what I gotta do right here, but I don't know, I don't remember. No. Oh, it's probably this, huh? Nope. Okay, yeah, I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. At least as of right now. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, so, you know, future generations, I feel like for sure, when they see this game, they'll just see the Sonic X Shadow generations. You know, they'll assume that this is how the game originally came out, and then when they play the two different versions, they'll be like, so why does one version of the game just, or like, why does one half of the game just look way better than the other half? You know? That's what I think. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, I see. Alright, I see how we're supposed to get there. But anyways, I actually think I'm gonna end it here, guys. I mean, we made great progress. As much as I'd like to see what the next boss is, I think I'll save that for next time. Keep you guys in suspense. And also, yeah, and then also, like, I just really think we're really close to the end. Like, we're already 2/3 of the way through the game, I think. I could be wrong. I mean, I try not to look up any knowledge before here, especially with this game, because I really didn't want anything spoiled for me for this game. But just thinking about, like, the levels we've already encountered and the games we're at, like, we're at Forces already. Forces, after Forces, there's not really a lot of, there's like, what, maybe like, yeah, there's barely any games left. And I'm thinking we're doing this in order, because we started out with the Space Colony, which is Sonic Adventure 2, then Rail Canyon, which is Heroes, and then Kingdom Valley, which is Sonic 06, and then now Sunset Heights, which is Forces. And keep in mind the big jump we made from 06 to Forces. That's like a 10-year jump right there. But it makes sense, because like, you couldn't even play as Shadow, or Shadow didn't even come out in any games, or at least he didn't play a prominent role in any game between Sonic 06 to Forces. So makes sense. And yeah, I would assume that this game is just gonna have levels where either Shadow was playable, levels from games that Shadow was either playable in or at least had a significant impact in the story. But anyways, yeah, I'll quit yapping now. You know, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying my playthrough of Shadow Generations as much as I'm enjoying playing it. Sorry for that hiccup earlier with the cutscene. Believe me, I really hope we didn't miss out on much, but like I said, there's not really much I can do except for, I guess, just replay the game. Like, start a new save file and get to that point, but I don't know if I really want to do that. I might, I'll see, I don't know. But anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and tune in next time where we will continue this epic journey.